Dang, those are some nice blocks.
Whoa, buddy. My eyes are up here.
Nerdy dude stuff.
For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is brought to you by Green Bench Brewing out of St. Petersburg, Florida. This is called Sunshine City IPA, 6.8% alcohol by volume. This beer is double dry hopped with Mosaic, Citra, and Azeka hops, and it gives a really good flavoring of tangerine, papaya, peach, kiwi, and just a smidge of pineapple. I know this is listed as an IPA, but this is more along the lines of a hazy IPA. Very nice drinkability, good bitter hops on the front palate to give you that nice invasive, a lot of people say it's an offensive hops taste. It's kind of what I look for in IPAs and what drew me to them. And then it's got a plethora of the fruit flavorings that kind of coat the back of your throat as it goes down. And you could really taste the pineapple and the tangerine bitterness as well. 4.0 out of 5. Good job, Florida. Cheers to you guys.
Bink! What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about plug and play miners. If this is your first time on the channel, please take a moment to consider hitting that subscribe button, turning on the bell notification, and liking this video. More importantly, cheers to you guys here. Now, before we talk about today's topic, which I know the last time I did vlogs, I said, how much does this $250 miner make? I never truly answered the question. Don't worry. Today we are truly going to answer the question. We have 3 of these bad boys. We've got 2 unlimiteds and we've got 1 first edition. I'll show those numbers on screen. Of course, you're going to see the numbers of being part of the Nerdy Dude Squad team. We've already talked about how to join that. And then the other transaction you will see is the Nerdy Dude Squad team 2% tax that we get. We're not going to include that in our actual revenue of these devices since we are a team captain and that's something different, but I just wanted to give a couple of quick announcements. So if you're on the channel and you follow me because you have an SC Prime ExaMiner, we did a how-to video the other day about fixing and updating the BIOS on that device, and we actually kind of jumped the gun a little bit. The reason why I say that and I updated the comments is I talked to the devs in the IT squad yesterday, and they said that there was a very, very, very small handful, their December batch of one particular batch of miners that was sent out, and it was roughly 55, and they've already addressed about 15 to 20 of these had an issue with their motherboard. Unfortunately, mine was one of them as well. So what they are doing is, I'm probably going to actually take that video down, because if you have a perfectly good ExaMiner that wasn't in that December batch, you have no reason to watch that video. So if you do have one of those miners that are affected or potentially affected or going to be affected, they are being proactive, and will be emailing and reaching out to you unless you've already experienced these issues as well. So I wanted to put that disclaimer out there as about that last video. Secondly, it's official. I'll be going to Las Vegas in April, from April 23rd to April 27th, to do some content creation and interviewing and hosting for SCP at the showcase that's going to be out there. We're going to be playing some poker and maybe might set up a little Nerdy Dude meetup. So if you're out in Vegas or you're close or you're available during that time, leave a comment below and we can start organizing and orchestrating that as well. More details to come, and of course, as it gets closer to it, I'll put little graphics and stuff on the screen, blah, blah, blah. So, with all that said, thank you very much for sitting through the updates. We are going to jump over to the screen and take a look at my Algo wallet, which everything is linked to the mobile device here. All 3 of these miners blocks will be sending the blocks token to one specific address, and we're going to showcase that on screen now. All right, so as of right now, the current price of blocks is 0.002 cents. You're kind of floating around a quarter of a penny. It's important that I bring that up because, as of honesty, there's not really much utilization to the token other than maybe popping over here on YLDY and staking it, which you have 17 days left in their staking pool for the block token and the YLDY LP token, or for earning yourself more blocks to continue preparing for the game that's going to be, the games that are coming out by going over to the market and purchasing these with blocks. Obviously, as the game comes out, we want to see more utilization and more ability that these blocks are going to have and these tokens are going to be utilized for, so we can hopefully potentially see the price increase there one day. It's not really going to be a token that's going to be worth $1 a piece. I believe there's about 42 billion max supply, so I don't really, I mean, potentially could be $1 a piece at some point in time, but I really don't think so based on the utilization of the function of the token. We still have to see where this project is going as it is in its infancy. So without further ado, let's jump into my 3 blocks here, which I have my, the one up top right here is block 00120. You could see that by looking at the bottom of the block. Excuse me, buddy. You could see that by looking at the bottom of the block, and that number is listed right there. That is my dot block, and then underneath is my question mark block, and then right here under the beer is, it doesn't really matter. The lights are going to change. You're not going to keep track of it. I keep track of it. That's all that matters. So, but I do have to point that out because each block is making something different a day. Bitcoin has the highest market cap. It's the number 1 market, and all of these blocks make, earn, mine, whatever you want to say, based on the coin's market cap that they are associated with, and volume and swings and stuff like that. So you're going to see an interesting bit of information with block number 113, just because I don't know what crypto that is. I haven't even done enough research. Like, they gave me a hint and I was like, But Bitcoin will be at a consistent, DOT will be at a consistent. Bitcoin obviously has a higher market cap than DOT, and so Bitcoin will have exceedingly greater rewards. Now, the rewards that you're also going to be seeing on screen have a 16% bonus to them because and you guys, if you're part of the Nerdy Dude Squad, have a 16% bonus applied as well. 250 members, holy crap. You guys will have a 216% bonus as well because we are the number 1 team in the number 1 tier. So the more people that join will get a 16% daily increase on their blocks. Yes, we have a 2% tax. You're going to see that transaction here in a second. So without further ado, I am also going to pull up my Para app on my phone just because this gives me the notes that I need to see from the transactions that blocks provide versus the algo scan thingamabloop here. So overall, grand total, we have $162.62 worth of blocks just because of that price being down so low. Let's go into the transaction. Yeah, you can see right over here in the top corner, we have 80,183 blocks. Now let's actually go and break down everything. But here we go. So this is my wallet for FK me, for F word me. That's, I don't know why I didn't. Yep, piece that together. Childish humor in my mind. Okay, so looking at the transactions here, so these are my 4 transactions we're going to see on a day-to-day base. There was my plane tickets right there if you guys wanted to see my itinerary when I go to Las Vegas. Anyway, these 4 transactions right here are my day-to-day. This transaction, the big one that you're going to see, is going to be the 2% team tax for the Nerdy Dude Squad, which we are working on a way to probably recycle that back into the Nerdy Dude Squad team. This block right here is my Bitcoin block. That's up to 661. That is, I think I was at 586 before I created the team. So the 16% increase put us up to 661, whatever that was. 103 is going to be block number 10. So 103 here is my polka dot block, and that is 103. And then this one is my my question mark. This one's an intriguing one that you're going to see here in just a moment. So if we go down, and those were just yesterday's deposits. Those were yesterday's mining results. Now, if we go back 2 days ago, this is where we're going to see some fun stuff. So I'm going to do another screen grab right here. Remember, my question mark block received 103 blocks yesterday, but this transaction right here, 641 blocks, that is, once again, my question mark block. That is block 00113. So that kind of fluctuates, and it's really, really nifty. And then, of course, here's Polkadot, here's Bitcoin, which you see is still at 661, and then here's block Nerdy Dude Squad taxes right there. So how much are these making in a day-to-day basis right now? I know that some people, like, it really kind of sucks that, you know, there's smaller, I mean, it's fine, like, it sucks that I have a dot block, because really the dot and the Solanos are kind of the lower tier reward payout ones right now, where Bitcoin and Ethereum were the only ones that came out and were available in the first edition rush. So it's really kind of luck of the draw. As of right now, my Bitcoin block alone is making $1.33 a day. Not great just because of the token price and where it's at. A couple weeks ago when the token price was just shy of a penny, we were making some pretty solid returns. That was like $6.61 at that point in time. So hopefully we can get back to that time frame. Our Polkadot block, and probably your Polkadot block as well, with our 16% bonus, is making 21 cents a day. Nothing to shake nothing to shake a stick at. And then our question mark block is just ranging anywhere from 32 cents the other day to $1.30 yesterday to 64 cents the day before that to $1.33 the day before that. So it's kind of just all over the place with that one. So that one's a fun block. If you guys get a green question mark block, that's the fun one that you want to get. So that's really it in a nutshell. And if we pool everything together with the exception of the taxes just for today, we are going to be looking at a total of, and I mean, at least the Para app gives me the prices of everything. That's one deposit, that's two deposits, that's another deposit right there. So $1.86. So we really need to have some time with this plug and play miner to ROI based on the token price. But there's going to be more opportunities to earn blocks as these games are releasing. Just like we have the first game that released, if you're joining the Nerdy Dude Squad, you're getting that 16% more on your blocks than you would have been getting before. So that's like a small, it's almost like a cashback reward kind of thing. It gives you just a little bit off the top. And the more you accumulate those, the more those rewards are going to earn as well. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see when we start having these games where we can raid other teams and earn rewards for attacking them. And with us being the biggest team on the block, pun intended, we're going to be reaping so many rewards. So that's definitely consideration for me to shamelessly plug to join the Nerdy Dude Squad once again. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me on Discord or Twitter, because we're not going to say that middle one. Other than that, please consider subscribing, turning on the bell notification, and definitely liking this video. All that good YouTube stuff. I'm O'Price, and we'll see you guys next time.